Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope you all are doing well. Today, we're going to jump into cryptocurrencies. Specifically, we're going to talk about Gala. I've been learning about Gala, been watching some videos on them. I am not an expert in crypto or anything of that nature. I'm not an expert in charts, but we're going to look at this together and see how this could be an opportunity for many of us to build the wealth that could change our lives significantly. And so we're going to jump into this today. And for those of you that watch my channel, you obviously know that I look at all types of assets. I'm a bull. I'm bullish on gold. I'm bullish on crypto. I'm bullish on certain stock sectors such as natural resources and such. But today we're going to focus on Gala, which is a coin that I have been accumulating as of recently. And so we're going to jump into a few different things, a couple of articles. We're going to talk about what is Gala, also how this plays into the upcoming bull run, and how we can profit from it. So without further ado, let's get to the intro, and then we're going to get right to it. I see you all in a second.
Think. Act. And prosper. You are now tuned into the Money Level Show.
All righty, we are back. We are back. If you are in the live stream, be sure to drop a comment. Love to acknowledge you and engage with you as we talk about Gala today. So first, we're gonna go ahead and share screen, and we're gonna talk about what exactly is Gala. And so if you head over to Coin Market Cap in the About section, it talks about what is Gala Games. Pretty much it's a gaming token. So Gala Games was created by industry leading game developers who came together to bring value back to the players with the help of Web3 and blockchain tech. So for those of you that don't know what Web3 is, the internet has went through multiple revolutions. You had Web 1, where you could send an email, send a picture through email, and the internet was just starting. Web 2 started with a lot of, you could upload videos, you could, social media profiles, you could shop online, all these different things, right? And then now we're headed into Web 3, which is going to be a lot more focused on like security, decentralization, blockchain technology, all those different things. And so we are currently in a Web3 revolution, and many of these cryptocurrencies are working on that, those new developments. And so Gala is one of them. So Gala is a core utility token for Gala Games. It is the main token in which NFT items can be purchased. It is the reward received by founders, node operators, and operating their nodes for operating their nodes. And it is the gas token used to cover network feeds on Gala's blockchain. So as you can see, it's the main token which NFT items can be purchased. We know that there was a big boom in NFTs in the last bull run, and we are headed into a bull market. I mean, I just can't deny it. I mean, I think that no matter how bearish I may seem in terms of, on the economy and such, I think that a bull market is coming, especially leading into an election and all these things. And so, but, we'll see. So the founders of Gala Games was founded by Eric Shiremeyer. I can't even, I'll butcher his name. So he was the co-founder of Zynga, which they had like Zynga Poker. I used to play that on my phone all the time. Other games such as Farmville, Mafia Wars, and things of that nature. And so the founder himself has had like a lot of success with developing games. I mean, because even for me being I don't play phone games very much, but I remember seeing Zynga Poker, Farmville, and Mafia Wars quite a bit. Especially back in the 2011, 2012 time period, and I'm sure they would go back longer than that. So you do have someone who is experienced in developing games and things of that nature that is behind this, and so which is that's very important. And they are currently working on some other things such as Gala Music and Film, which we're not going to touch on today. I've heard some things about them, but I haven't really dove deep into them. I've mostly been focused on Gala Games, and so let's go ahead and jump over to just why I think this is very important. All right. So currently we see that the maximum total supply of Gala tokens would be 50 billion. All right. So we want to keep that in mind as we look into, what price this could potentially go. Right. You got to know the circulating supply. So a couple other things to note here. We are 115 days from Bitcoin's halving cycle. I've already talked about the Fed and how they're planning to cut interest rates. Talked about that quite a bit. And then we also have the approval for we have the potential approval for a BlackRock Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin ETF, and there's other big funds that are filing for that as well, such as Fidelity and Van Eck and some others. So let's go ahead and jump over to this. Now, when you think about gaming, right? Just pull this article up. I wanted to see like, okay, what is the interest in gaming? Like it's been increasing over the years. I mean, now you have people, I mean, me growing up, you were on the Nintendo 64, whatever, you had to be right next to someone. You're in the same room on the same screen. Now, the internet has gotten a lot faster. I mean, we went from dial up to like, high speed internet and all these different things, right? So now people are able to play with their friends all across the globe. Things of that nature. You have competitions. Video game just popularity has just like soared, and so that's just what I was thinking. I was like, okay, well, let me actually look at some data behind it just to see like, okay, we're investing. I'm investing in a token, Gala Games token. Let me see what is the global interest in video games. So as you can see, this article came out in November 27th of 2023, and it talks about the most popular searches for video games and such. And then here you have just a chart that talks about the most popular video games for the last 4 years. Obviously, Roblox was the top, and these are like the average monthly searches, and these are the keyword. So Roblox and average monthly searches for this was almost 91 million. And then you continue to see, all these other games, like people were searching for around games. Like, so the popularity of video games has significantly grown. Now you have the usage of smartphones in a lot of people's pockets. People have phones in their pockets. It's been becoming more accessible to people all across the world. People are playing games, searching for games, and so that just goes to show like, okay, well, there's something here with the popularity of gaming continuing to increase. And so go Flow, appreciate you for chiming in. Merry Christmas. Hope that you're doing well. All right, so that's one thing that I wanted to chime in on. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and look at the charts. There was this article that came out, and I don't know how much weight this has. I haven't really looked much into who writes these articles and such, but the top 6 tokens to buy right now and retire in 2025. This was 4 days ago from the Bit Times, and they have Gala on here as a token that people should consider investing in to retire by 2025. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are not simply pixelated monkeys anymore. Gala, a blockchain gaming platform backed by legendary music producer Gala Games, is demonstrating this. Consider a decentralized haven where you can own in-game assets, participate in tournaments, and even build your games, all powered by the Gala token. Gala's emphasis on user generated content and accessible NFT ownership could be the key to unlocking the mainstream gaming audience. And with partnerships like the Sandbox and Polygon, Gala's future appears to be anything but pixelated. Could Gala token be the token that fuels your epic 2025 retirement cosplay party? It is certainly a contender worth keeping an eye on. So that's just a little quick snippet of their opinion on this specific token could fuel your retirement in 2025. I hope that it fuels mine, but I'm also going to be cautious of how much I am actually investing here, and so which is very important. And so, and just even looking at, Gala's website, it looks pretty legit. I mean, you go to Gala Games, they have all their games that you could play, their new releases, all these different things. So, it looks pretty legit. It doesn't just look like something that is just, a coin that has no utility. Like, this is actually providing value and providing a service and utility to people. And so, I mean, they even, want to learn more, Web3 explained, all these different things, right? So, as you can see, this is a something that could potentially be a big wealth builder. So let's go ahead and jump over to the charts. That's what we're going to look at right now. All right. So these are just some targets. I am not a technical analyst. I have done some classes on it, but I still haven't practiced it enough to really get good at it. All right. So as we can see, Gala is currently trading at 3.5 cents. And then, the first target, that I have, is around the 14-cent range, close to 15 cents. I picked this from its first, when it became, I guess, public. You can see that it touched here at 14 cents. And then when it shot up all the way, came back down. And this is where it's had pivoted to go back up, and that was both at 15 cents. And I would probably be taking some profit at that point. It just depends. I probably won't take a whole lot. I am expecting this coin to go a lot higher, especially if this coin can surpass its former all-time highs, but we'll see. I'm trying to develop a profit-taking strategy on these different levels. And so when it gets here, I may sell, 5% or something, who knows. This next level is at close to 30 cents, about 29 cents. This level is the where it touched here, and then it touched top here. It pretty much, this was a very bearish candle for that week, came down, and then as it rose up and it came back and bounced again, and it bounced to that level, that was the resistance. It could not pierce it, and then it started to fall even more. So that was about 30 cents. This level here is 40 cents. If it gets here, I'm probably going to take a little more off the table at this point. And then I have these other additional levels. As you can see, the high for this coin was about 84 cents. Obviously, we're not, it's hard to time tops and bottoms. Like, I mean, this is obviously a weekly candle. Who knows how long it stayed there? Sometimes you log into the crypto markets and you see, and you see, dang, man, I was asleep when this coin hit this high, and it came down. So there's no guarantee that you'll be able to reach that target unless you have like some type of automatic orders that may execute for you. But I do have the closing week candle here, and then the opening week of the next week, which is at 70 cents. And so obviously I'll take more profit there. I would still have some coins available for pretty much, in case it goes a lot higher. So right now I'm just in accumulation mode. I'm trying to just keep accumulating, because I think that this could be a life-changing opportunity. Let's see. Bryce said sleep is for people who don't trade crypto. Hey, that is true, man. The market is always open and such. And so, yeah, definitely. So we're going to jump over to how high can this coin go? We're going to look at this. We're going to look at how high this coin can go, and then what price. If you invest like $100, how much could you make off this coin, right? And none of this is financial advice, by the way. None of this is financial advice. So I'm gonna go ahead and share screen again. All right. So here we're looking at the market cap of Gala. Now it's important to look at the market cap. I mean, when you look at like Bitcoin's market cap, it was over $1 trillion at one point. Gala's market cap topped at about 5 billion. So it has a max supply. Excuse me, y'all. It has a max supply of 50 billion tokens, and then it has currently circulating is 26 billion, almost 27. And its market cap is close to a billion, about 958 million. So as you can see, when Gala was at 84 cents, it topped out at about 5.18 billion. That was the market cap, and that was when you seen the coins at about 84 cents or so. So this is important to watch. So like we're way far off. I mean, the market cap has to go up 5x to even get to the previous all-time high. And currently we're sitting at less than a billion. So that's very important to note. And then when we look at the supply of coins, we can see like, okay, what's the potential for this coin crypto actually going to $1, $2 or whatnot? This is very important, which I'll give you a couple of examples. All right. So as you can see, 28.9 62 billion tokens. So if I were to do the math right now, let's say Gala, let's say we want Gala to go up to a dollar. Let's say that, right? Let's say Gala goes up to $1. All right. So what I'm going to do is take the current total supply. All right. 28,962, 672, 475. I should probably just do this math with you all on the, let me just pull up a calculator here. All right, let's just do it here so that you all can see and kind of be able to calculate this with me. So we're gonna do, let's see if I can paste this. I don't think I can paste. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to jump back and forth. All right, let's go. All right, 28,962, 672. 28,962, 672. This is the current. We're looking at the current supply. 475, right? All right, 475. So that's the total supply of coins in the market, right? So if we were to times this by $1, right? So times, actually, if I do the times, that's actually, let's say some people are saying $2, $3, and let's see, $2. Let's go by 2. All right, so if this goes up by $2, right, this would be a $57 billion market cap, almost 58 billion, which isn't an unrealistic, isn't unrealistic. So, for example, let's go to Dogecoin, right? Let's go to Doge. All right, let's look at that market cap. Let's look at all. Doge hit a 90 billion market cap. 90 billion. And they had a lot more tokens. So, I mean, they had 442 billion tokens versus a Gala that has a max supply of 50 billion and only has 26 in circulation, 26 billion in circulation. I mean, this isn't unrealistic. I mean, for it to hit, $2, it would only be at a $57 billion market cap, 58 billion. So it's not unrealistic for it to hit that. Now the question is if it's going to hit that. That's another question, right? But it's definitely possible, and it just depends on how much liquidity we have flowing and things of that nature, right? So those are my thoughts on it. But let's go ahead and look at the crypto profit calculator. All right. So right now, if you invested $100 in Gala at 3.5 cents and you sold it at 80 cents, your profit would be $2,158, right? So that's just off $100 investment. So if you were to say like Gala hit $1, if it hit $1, I mean, you're getting $2,700 off of $100 investment. Now, let's say Gala goes up to $2. $2, you would be at a $5,527 profit. That's if it hit $2, right? So that's for $100 investment, which would be just crazy amounts of return. Now, I wouldn't even invest. I would invest more than $100, but let's say you invest $500 in Gala, sold it at $2. I mean, that profit would be $27,637. So that would just be insane, right? I mean, you do have the fees and things like that you have to calculate. Then your taxes as well could bump you up in another tax bracket, things of that nature. So yeah, I mean, I think that it's not unreasonable to throw in some money into this coin. This coin is traded on multiple different platforms. So let's go ahead and look at the platforms Gala is trading on. Also, let me show you something else real quick. This is so Shiba Inu, for example. These are a couple of my friends have told me about this. I have a little bit of money in Shiba Inu, right? This is pure speculation. My problem with SHIB is that there's so many tokens that are supply that's out there. Circulating supply, 589 trillion tokens. And it's right now it's at a $6 billion market cap. So for SHIB to get to $1, let's say SHIB got to $1, right? Let's see. You would have to pretty much, I mean, the market cap would just have to increase significantly. It would have to surpass Bitcoin. It have to surpass over $1 trillion for it to even get to $1, for it to even get close to $1, right? So that's one thing that I'm looking at is the circulating supply along with the market cap of the actual coin. This applies to stocks. This applies to a lot of things. You'll be able, you can do the math and be able to figure things out based off looking at that. So I just wanted to share that note. All right, so we're going to go back and go over to Gala, and so that you can see what platforms it's trading on. Now, obviously, none of this is financial advice or anything of that nature. You invest what you're willing to risk or whatnot. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. So there's multiple different platforms that it's on: Binance, KuCoin, Uniswap. I mean, it's on quite a few platforms. For me, I personally buy it on crypto.com. Right now, they currently have a deal where there's no fees if you were to buy the coin on there. So that's what I'm doing with part of my money. Like I'm really just betting hard on this one. So yep. So my sister, she may throw some money in. We'll see. Let's see, Bryce. Gala is not on Robinhood. Yes, correct. It is not on Robinhood. Robinhood is a I mean, yeah, they don't have a lot of these tokens or these coins that are you know, on the come up. They have mostly the almost like the blue chip companies or such. I mean, they have Dogecoin on Robinhood. I mean, they have in Shiba Inu, but they just don't have like some of the other ones with utility. So I think they go based off popularity or something. Terrell said, "Merry Christmas, family. Merry Christmas to you, bro. Good to see you." So yeah, so Gala's something that consider. You know, I mean, we did the math. I mean, you throw $100 in, Gala goes up to $1. I mean, that's you're looking at uh, over $2,000 off $100 investment. So that's just a no brainer. And yeah, but invest at your own risk. None of this is financial advice. Just wanted to give you my take on what I've been thinking about and what I've been researching. So you all have a blessed day and enjoy the time with your fam. I'm about to get back to mine. I just wanted to do this quick update and you all take care.